What's up, guys? This is Paul again from MK Scholars. I hope you are doing great, and of course, welcome again to our YouTube channel MK Scholars. Today, we're gonna talk about call for applications at the University of Rwanda. The wait is over now, as you all know. Yesterday, that's when the announcement was officially released, talking about call for applications at the University of Rwanda. So, what we're gonna do in this video, I'm gonna walk you through how to apply to this university. The scholarship opportunities associated with this university. I mean, to be able to apply for any scholarship to study at the University of Rwanda, you gotta have an admission at the University of Rwanda first. So I'm gonna try and answer all the questions that that were being asked by the students, and but of course, mainly I'm going, to walk you through how each and everything is. I'm talking about the available programs. I'm talking about the entry requirements, what you need, what you must have, as education background to be admitted at the University of Rwanda. And we also talk about what the international students are being required to be able also, to come and study in Rwanda at the University of Rwanda. Okay, so make sure you follow this video until the end for you, to be informed about everything about the University of Rwanda applications that has been released. Starting with the deadline, of course, the application is going to start on this coming Monday. That is the day after tomorrow. Okay, that is Monday. That's when the application will officially start. And of course, if you need help with applications, we are always here as Team MK Scholars, and we assist you all the way to the end of your application for your application to be successful. Okay, and of course, it's gonna last for like 1 month. So in 1 month, you have to, if you're interested to study at the University of Rwanda, you have to be done with your application. Okay, that is just 1 month, and of course, after 1 month, that's when we see about the scholarship opportunities. As I said, some of the scholarship opportunities that are associated with the University of Rwanda, there is scholarship, Mastercard scholarship, a full scholarship, there is These Numbers Have Faces, there is the Ways Mountain, and other scholarship opportunities. But of course, to apply for any scholarship, you gotta have an admission with the University of Rwanda first. Okay. So as usual, our website, and it's what we use, of course, to update about the scholarship opportunities. If you have not visited it yet, make sure you visit our website. And of course, also subscribe to our YouTube channel, because if you don't subscribe, you're gonna be missing out many updates about the University of Rwanda application. Because in this time, like this time for the University of Rwanda applications, we're gonna be coming with many new updates about the application. Okay, so make sure you subscribe for you to not miss out any important information. We'll be also updating about the other opportunities, so make sure you subscribe. Okay, and also if you have any question, just reach out to us, just write it in the comment and we'll get back to you. Okay, so we click here and read more to read all the information about the university. I'm talking about the available programs, I'm talking about the entry requirements, I'm talking about the required documents, all of that. Okay, so I'm not gonna read and explain each and everything here. You can come and read it for yourself. You can also apply for this program. This is our program that we have launched about the coding and English language classes. So any country that you are from, either you're from in Kenya, Uganda, even in Cameroon, or even other countries on the other continents, you can apply for our program. Because this is an online program, and of course, at the end of the program, for all the students who graduate, they will also be given, be provided with the certificates. Okay, let's continue with the application. To the application at the University of Rwanda. Of course, if you need help with application, as I said, you can fill out this form. This is the Google form that we have created, and make sure you are seeing MK Scholars as our logo on the Google form that you are filling out, because many students they sometimes fill out any Google form they see, and then they come and ask us, MK Scholars, we did fill out this form, and then we're not given help, we're not being helped. And then I say to them, did you check that it's the Google form for the MK Scholars you filled out? So make sure you first check if it's our Google form, and then you fill it out, and then we help you with the application all the way. Okay, you have to click here, click and fill out this form. Okay, Once you fill it out and then we see your information, then we get to help you with the application. Okay, and as I said, the applications are starting on Monday, and that's when we get to start, assisting all the students. Okay. Talking about the eligibility criteria, I will focus on the international students in this video because we have already recorded another one for students from Rwanda using Kinyarwanda. Of course, you can also check it out on our YouTube channel. Talking about the academic qualifications, starting with the international students, of course, they must have at least 5 passes at O level and 2 principal passes at A level. Here we are focusing on the A level. When you talk about A level, we are talking about high school, like from senior 4, senior 5, and senior 6. That is grade 10, grade 11, and the grade 12. So that's where we are focusing on. And for the students who come from the countries where they sit for the, they do high school reading examination, that's what is being focused on here, because that's what they require 2 principal passes. For example, if you did the PCM, when I say PCM, that is physics, chemistry, and mathematics. If you did the PCM in high school, like maybe if you are from Kenya and then you did PCM, physics, chemistry, and mathematics, what they say is that 2 principal passes, like 2 principal passes at the University of Rwanda, you must have at least a C as grade. As you know, there is A, there is B, there is C, there is D, there is also E. So for the international students, at least if you have, like maybe you may have A, B, C, D, but then here when they say, when they talk about 2 principal passes, like on the combination, on the main subject you use it to study, like in those main subjects, at least 2 of them, you must have 2 principal passes. Okay, you must have at least a C. Okay, that's what we talk about. And the academic documents must be evaluated by the Rwanda Education Board. What they mean here is that you literally need to have equivalent certificate. So equivalent certificate, as I said the last time, like for example, if you graduated from Uganda and then you wanna come and study at the University of Rwanda here in Rwanda, or for example, if you graduated from South Sudan and you wanna come and study here in the University of Rwanda, you gotta have what we call equivalent certificate. What we call equivalent certificate, that is the conversion of your grades from your country, from your only country, South Sudan, into Rwandan grading system. Okay, if you need help with getting that equivalent certificate, you can contact our team. Just contact us on 07986111161. Okay, that is the number you can contact us. You can even contact us on our website here, even on our email, mkscholars250. That's gmail.com. You can contact us to help you with getting equivalent certificate, because if you graduate, for example, from South Sudan, you will not be you will not be admitted to the University of Rwanda if you had not applied using equivalence, because of course you have the diploma from which is in the grading system in your own country. So we need to change that, to convert that into Rwandan grading system. So that document, that's what we call equivalent certificate. So if you need help with getting that, so you can contact our team. And of course, for the students, the students who come who did their high school, for the students who did their high school in other language apart from English, of course you need, you can still be admitted. You can still apply and then be admitted at the University of Rwanda. But of course, once you get admitted and you get to the campus, of course, you're going to have to take the exam for the English, and of course, the pass mark has to be 70. If you do fail, and then you take it again. Okay? That is, I'm now talking about the international students. Those who did their high school in not English language, where the English was not, language of instruction. Maybe French, I'm talking about Burundi, I think, and other students, other countries. So, of course, you can still apply and then get admitted, but of course, you have to sit for the exam when you get to the campus of the University of Rwanda, and then the pass mark has to be 70%. Okay, and I think that is about the international students, and of course the available programs. I can say that all the programs, all the undergraduate programs are available at the University of Rwanda, because the University of Rwanda has 6 colleges, and each college has many programs under it. Okay, for example, this is the first college, and there are some programs here, but these are not the only ones. Okay, there are some more of them. Okay, so to be able to to view all the available programs at the University of Rwanda undergraduate programs, and their respective entry requirements. Of course, you have to click here. Okay, click here. That's when you get, to see all the available programs at the University of Rwanda. You see. And for example, if you're interested in agricultural mechanization, or if you're interested in political science, you just have to click here, view details. View details, that's when you get to see the entry requirements, what you need to have to study this, okay? To be admitted in this. And then if you're interested, maybe you go to the second page. If you cannot find, maybe this is accounting and finance, the one you're interested in, you have to click on a few details to be able to see all the information about it. Even the money that you have to pay as a private student, the money that you can pay is range between $1,000 and $5,000. Okay, that's the way it is. And I think all the programs are here. You can see the page 1 up to 15. Okay, there is even masters and also PhD at the University of Rwanda. If you really need help with this, if you really need to be admitted at the University of Rwanda, we can still help you. We can help you with the application and then help you to be admitted. Okay. Talking about the questions, trying to answer some of the questions that we were asked by the students. There's some students who had applied for the, as you all know, the applications for the medicine and dental surgery has already closed. Okay, that's the way it works at the University of Rwanda. They first released the applications for the medicine and dental surgery, and then after they are closed, and then they go to the general application, which is this one that I'm talking about. So in this time, the applications for the medicine and dental surgery has already closed. For the students who had already applied, that means that they had already paid the application fees to the University of Rwanda. So this time they will not have to pay it again. For example, you are from Kenya or even in Rwanda, and then you had applied for the medicine and dental surgery, and then you were not selected because they even selected for the students who did UCAT. Okay, for example, you were not selected, but you had already applied for the medicine. Okay, but then you were unfortunately not selected. That means that now you are going, to apply to other two options, because each student who is going to apply to the University of Rwanda is allowed to apply three options. You are allowed to apply 3 options okay. So that means that you have already used your first option. Then you're now remaining with 2 options. Okay. Now you can go ahead and apply for the other 2 remaining ones. Okay, and then you will not have to pay for the application fees to the University of Rwanda again. You will not have to pay it again. Okay. And then, of course, if you need help with applying for you the remaining 2 options, we can help you with that. Okay. Also, the students who asked us, for example, the students asked us that we did TVET, TVET, WDA, TVET, technical schools. I did. Am I allowed to apply to the University of Rwanda? Of course, you are allowed to apply to the University of Rwanda. For example, there is a program at the University of Rwanda called Computer Science, Computer Engineering, BIT. Okay. Business Information Technology, all those programs. If you did software development, and as we all know, software development is a technical course. Okay, you can apply for them. Okay, and then still get admitted and even get given a scholarship or a loan. Okay. And also how to get a loan or scholarship at the University of Rwanda. I talked about it. For all the students from Rwanda, of course, you are allowed to apply for the loan, but of course it depends on the marks that you have. And also the program that you would have already, that you will have already applied for. Okay, and as I said, I will talk about that in the next video. About the scholarships, there is MasterCard full scholarship, as I said, and the other scholarships, but of course you have to apply for the admission. Then once you get it, and then you apply for others. Okay, and of course we are always here, and then we help you with that. Okay, talking about the application procedures, of course what you gotta do to apply, all the information has been mentioned here, and then of course you can come and do them for yourselves. Okay, that was all. And I think I talked about each and everything about this. Now I was focusing on the international students who want to come and study at the University of Rwanda. Okay, so if you have any question, just write it in the comment and we get back to you. Okay, thank you very much. This was Paul from MK Scholars.